So I really wanted to do this video on my phone, but well, this is kind of my phone. My phone had broken. My uncle got me this phone about maybe 5 years ago, and I don't think we used it in over a year. I started letting Neighborhood Insurance Baby use it to watch his shows, but it was broken. The screen was broken, so my uncle recently got it fixed. And remember I said I was going to shoot a video on my birthday, so I was going to get all the stuff I needed, the car mount thing. So I bought the wrong little mount things. It wasn't what I thought it was. It was like these little stickers, so it didn't work on my phone. So I remembered I had this phone in the car, so I was like, I'll shoot the video from this phone instead. But y'all know the phone that I have has that incredible camera, so I wanted to do it from mine, because y'all know it's very often, not very often these days that I put real clothes on. But my daughter, my youngest daughter, she's having an early 2000s birthday party. She's turning 22 tomorrow. And I don't know if my outfit is even given early 2000s, because I, for the life of me, could not even think of what we wore in the early 2000s. I'm like, what did we wear? Like, I could not think of it for the life of me. And I'm like, well, what did we do if I had, like, completely drawn a blank? So my oldest daughter was, like, coming up with some ideas. And some of the stuff that she said, I was like, yeah, I guess. But I don't know. They ain't really saying. And then I was like, oh, Ed Hardy. So I got a pair of Ed Hardy jeans and an Ed Hardy shirt. I had some other shirts that I was thinking about, but then I seen one with some spades on it.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Hobart Road.
Once I saw that Ace of Spades, y'all know I had to represent Daddy. So I got that one. And I can't remember what shoes she told me to get. And I was like, but wait. So I thought about Nelly and the Air Force Ones. And
Take the next left onto Hobart Road.
I got the GPS going on my phone and the video going on the other phone, which I probably don't even need the GPS for majority of the way, but I don't know once I get further down which way it's going to take me, so I just had it on. So anyway, you know,
Continue
Nelly
on Hobart Road for half a mile.
You know, Nelly was telling us in the early 2000s to get the Stompin' and now Air Force Ones, so I had to get some Air Force Ones. But in the 2000s, early 2000s, I didn't even wear it to the shoes. Like, I used to be a heels.
In a quarter mile, slight right to stay on Hobart Road.
I used to be a heels everywhere kind of girl. You know what? I'm gonna turn this GPS off until I don't need this right now. Let me turn this off for a minute. Yeah, in the early
GPS
2000s.
signal lost.
In the early 2000s, I wore heels everywhere. I was just like I always wore heels. And then that's when I was like working. I think at that point I was still dressing up when I went to work. At some point I stopped because like the offices were dirty, it was dust and all that, so I didn't dress up as much. But yeah, but I always wore heels. I've never been a real big tennis shoe girl. So I couldn't even think. So I'm like, okay, yeah, but I know I'm not doing no heels now. I haven't wore heels. Like, me and heels these days, when I used to wear them everywhere. I remember being in the supermarket in heels. These days, I've been out of the practice of wearing heels for so long that it's very rare that I have them on now. So I'm like, what can I... So I thought about the Air Force Ones. I did the Ed Hardy. And my shirt is kind of... It shows a little bit of my stomach. So I was like, oh, maybe I could get me a belly ring. My whole clothes. I got this cute little heart belly ring, and I went to go put it in today, and the hole is closed. So I was able to like get it back open with a regular earring, but the belly ring would not fit in there, so that didn't work out. And so I told y'all on my last video, I kind of like did my hair in a style to resemble Kinky Twist, because I'm like, how did we even... I couldn't even remember how we wore our hair back then. And then, you know, with me having locks, with me having locks, certain hairstyles, it may have been difficult to recreate anyway. So I was like, oh, we did do the kinky twist. I'll wear the kinky twist. I'll style my hair like kinky twist. So my daughter was like, you should put on a bandana. And I was like, was that even 2000s or was that like the 90s? So I guess, I don't know, I guess it was both. So here I am. I don't know if the outfit is even given early 2000s, but I'm going to go celebrate. And you know what? When I first locked my hair, it was early 2000s. So if I had stuck with it, my hair would have definitely been given early 2000s for me, because the very first time I locked my hair, I was on maternity leave with my youngest daughter. But I guess I wasn't ready yet, because by the time I went back to work, those locks were out. Okay, so it wasn't my time to lock. But if I had stuck with them, then my locks would have definitely been still given, you know, what I had on in the early 2000s. But yeah, so I hope that I can upload this video, because I don't even know if I know. I don't know. I'll figure that out. But yeah, so y'all know whenever I put on a little bit of some clothes, even though y'all can't really see my outfit, I do a video when I pull myself together a little bit, because I be out here rough. No, I have been doing better. But I mean, all I wear is scrubs Monday through Friday, and then on the weekends sometimes I put on scrubs to go do my deliveries. So, but let me tell y'all about Walmart real quick. Then I'ma hang up because in the video, because at some point I'm gonna need to put the GPS back on, because I'm not sure exactly which way they will take me. So I went to get an oil change today. Got a free oil change, by the way. Was not expecting that, thank God. But I'll tell you about that. And that's a whole other story. So anyway, and come to find out, so the last couple of times I've been getting it done at Walmart. And this time around, I was like, why do I need an oil change so soon? Like, it just wasn't seeming right. Like, I don't know, but yeah, so I was needing an oil change sooner than I thought I should have needed one. The card, you know, the thing came up, and I was like, I don't know. First of all, when they did my oil change last, and this was the first time that happened, you know how the get your oil change soon, the oil change needed little sensor thing on the car did not go away. And normally, after the oil change is done, that goes away. But the last time that I got it done in November, it had went away. I mean, it didn't go away. So that was a little weird to me. And I think it was it was March when the thing popped up telling me that I needed to get an oil change soon. And I was like, I don't know. It don't seem like I normally be getting it that soon. But anyway, and then so recently, the car was just making this sound. I'm like, I don't like the way this sounds. So I was going to try to push it out next weekend, but something was just telling me like, see if you could get it done this weekend, because I don't like this sound and I can't afford for this car to be breaking down. So I called the place where I went and got my inspection, because in Pennsylvania we got to get inspections every year. So I called the place that I went to go get my inspection, and they made me an appointment for next week, next Saturday. And I was like, I really don't want to drive this car all week with it sounding like that, go a whole other week. So I was able to find a place that could take me today. And the tech that was doing my oil change, it was a lady. My car was in there and she was working on it, then she came back in and she was talking to the guy behind the counter, and I heard her saying something about something she was saying, and I asked the guy, and I was like, is everything okay? Because I'm thinking they about to come and tell me some bad news about this car, and I'm like, nobody got time. So he was like, yeah, she was just telling me about the condition of the oil filter. And basically, like, it was caved in on itself, and it was just a mess. And she was like, because I see she got the sticker where she got it done at Walmart. But so I was like, so did Walmart not change the filter when I got it done last time, and he was like, we can't say for sure, but it appears they didn't. So I won't be going back there for any oil change. Like, really? And I should have asked them to give it to me. I don't know. I feel like I need to complain. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end the video. Hopefully I can upload it. By my birthday, I need to make sure I have the right I'm going to have to go, because I ordered it online. I'm going to have to go in person. And I got lipstick on my fingers. That's a whole other story too. So anyway, I'm going to have to go in person and make sure I have the right piece so I can mount this car, mount the phone to the car, so I can come on here and do my birthday video, and hopefully I can upload this one. But I wanted y'all to tell me if my outfit was given early 2000s, but y'all can't even really see it. I want y'all to come see. My phone is big. This one is, kind of narrow and stuff, but I wanted y'all to at least see my shirt. Y'all can't really see it, but it's Ed Hardy. Y'all know how Ed Hardy is, but I wanted y'all to see the, Reppin' Daddy, the spades. But I'm going to end this. I'm on cake duty. I'm going to go pick up my daughter's cake for the party, and I'll talk to y'all soon.